Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of KLR brakes. What we're going to cover today is I'm going to kind of go over and show you the story of the eBay brakes. The eBay brakes, which is not what you're looking at right here. eBay brakes is a kit you buy that turns it into a twin piston caliper for the 320 rotor kit on your tire. He recommends going from a 12 millimeter to a 14 millimeter master cylinder. That doesn't make sense. Go check it out. Go look at the website. But I'll tell you that my instant feeling on it is I was worried about the bracket, the relocation bracket.
A little disappointed about, I think, the material this was made with. It's thick enough, but man, I would really love to have that out of better material.
For the caliper. And decided to give it a try anyway, and had nothing but issues. And this is the video I decided to send the owner of the company over in Florida from his eBay store. And we'll come back. All right, a couple issues I had right from the beginning, which stated on the website there. You may have some shimming and some grinding just to make sure that it fits and it clears okay. Once that was done, it's no big deal. As I was installing this, I did send you a message asking what kind of aluminum this was, simply because it seemed like it was really soft. You sent back a reply saying it was aircraft aluminum, which is kind of a general response. I was wondering if it was 6,000 series, 7,000 series, what it was going to be, just because I was worried about the strength of it. I took your recommendation and I went with your 14 millimeter master cylinder. Now, it wasn't me personally that had an issue with this. My brother-in-law was riding my bike, and he is actually a motorcycle mechanic, and he noticed that the front brakes were grabbing without any pressure applied to the master cylinder, and to the point where they were getting super hot. And he basically sent me a message. He's like, "Where did you get this kit?" He's like, "Because the master cylinder is no good, and you should trade that off." So at the time, I was in between getting in and out of the countries. I have another job, and so we just swapped over the stock one and set this on the shelf. So it doesn't have that many miles on it, but it did get installed. But yeah, so I did decide not to go with the 14 millimeter kit. Anyway, that seemed to solve all the issues. Didn't have anything else going wrong. Went on lots of big road trips and used the bike extensively. It seemed to be handling well. And then I wanted to do an inspection when I was, I think it was changing over a front tire. And I noticed that there was a lot of uneven wear going on with the pads here. As you can tell, you're getting a little pad there and a big pad there and a little pad on the inside and then a lot more over there. So it was wearing at a diagonal. And that's when I decided to take a look at this. And this guy has warped. It's warped and bent into a U. If I put this up against something flat, you can see how much it's bent. So the entire top has deformed. I'm assuming under heavy braking. That's the only thing I can describe. There's no hit marks. This thing didn't take a strike. There's no wrecking. I do ride in the dirt, but there's been no direct contact with a rock or anything like that. I think it's just under heavy use. So I really think, again, back to my original worry about this kit, was that this is not strong enough here. It seems like you have a good thing going. I would highly recommend going to a mild steel or something else, or a stronger aluminum. This is just simply not strong enough. I'm clearly past all your 30-day warranties. This is a used kit. Just giving you an opportunity to see what you would like to do, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so you guys saw what I was running into and the issues I was having. So if he fixes that relocation bracket, it's a decent kit. I never had issues specifically with the with his caliper. I don't recommend his 14 mil master cylinder kit that he sells. I'm pretty sure the EXC 500s, you'll have to do a little homework. I'm pretty sure that's a direct bolt-on as well, so you could probably just pick up one of those for eBay if you're looking for a replacement master cylinder that has the banjo locations and everything in the same spot. He did refund my money even after running those for a year. I'm just totally dissatisfied with the whole sort of setup. And for a similar amount of money, you can run the setup that I've currently got now. And we're going to be going into that in part 3. So stay tuned, guys.